Ba, 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 ba. Bam, 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 bam. I just find it funny as well that, like, people who I do know that have, like, say, for example, expendable cash and stuff, they're just, like, the same at the moment. Like, I don't want to buy them. I think it's kind of bad. Can we just have some more stuff in game, please? Like, we want some content, okay? And things to strive towards. I'm so sad over the relics, the current state. Wow. I can use a trowel? Nice. I've only got 2 of these, though. Are you looking forward to 7.0 anyway, Chocobell? Wait, a celestial bomb from that's pretty good. But don't worry. I mean, I haven't been on the game in... God, how long has it been? How long has it been? At least a month, maybe longer. At least properly. I think I have been on at least once, but yeah, this and Baldur's Gate 3 have just... Oof. Oh, you've been on Wrath Classic. Nice. I also hope work's been going well as well, because I know the last time we had a proper little chat as well, not only had you obviously moving in to your new place, but you had those tornadoes or twisters or something, which were near your place, and it's like, oh no. Oh no. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of Cataclysm. If they just skip Cataclysm, I don't think anyone would disapprove. What I don't like about the classic servers is that I know they are. I know, but what I'm saying is, like, it was never, at least it wasn't my favorite expansion. I know quite a few who didn't. I just don't understand why they don't try to keep the classic servers as I thought they were going to do. So they'd always have the vanilla server, and then they'd have the TBC server, and then they'd have, like, the Wrath of the Lich King servers as well. But maybe they just don't want to do that, do they? They really just don't. It would be a nightmare to sort of... Yeah. See, I like TBC. And also Wrath as well. Everyone has their favorite, so... Oh, they can have hardcore servers for vanilla. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. I like that, though. Why wouldn't I want a 180k payout from insurance? I mean, I'm not gonna complain if that is what's gonna happen, but I don't know if 180k payout if your house gets destroyed by a tornado would pay for a new place. I don't know. At least your house prices around here are a bit more than that, depending on where you are. It wouldn't replace everything, that's for damn sure. Hey, Anton. Got a sec? Oh, wow. Back already? Could it be? Did you bring the ingredients for the medicine? Right, you are. Go ahead and check them out. Estelle showed Anton the ingredients they've gathered. Oh, so it's on the... I say on the cheap, air quote here, because you had to kind of rebuild it a bit or something? Ba, 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 ba. I guess they sort of do that in some places. Oh, you would have it rebuilt. Oh, right. If your current place got hit by a twister/tornado, you'd have it rebuilt. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't know how it works. I just know house prices and stuff like that is rather expensive here in the UK. I don't know when it comes to America. I know Australia has some cheap places because of just there's so much land and stuff still people still don't move into. So yeah. Estelle showed Anton the ingredients they gathered. Ooh, you did it! You got them all! Thank you, Bracers. Woohoo! Come on, let's go get this baby made. We're coming with you. Yeah, I was gonna say, so I guess it depends on state to state. For some reason, I feel like the closer you get to Canada and Alaska, like up north, some of the cheaper it'll probably get with some places to a degree. It depends on where like it's located. It's like my place, it wasn't exactly a cool cheap for what it is. That's about the average of a home here. Like mine was like 130, but I got help obviously from parents and stuff like that too. And it's literally like main room where I am, kitchen right here, bathroom and that as well. And thankfully it's not rented, so it's like, yeah. And obviously thanks to the continued and lovely support of like yourself and obviously Curling Master and Rinny have gifted quite a few subs to this channel as well, which is insane. I don't really have to worry too much with bills, even when I don't have too many hours at work. Like I have enough hours at the moment, it's just when I don't, it does help with certain things. So like obviously it honestly the subs do help, so it's very good. I'm not trying to make anyone feel good. Like I don't mention when it comes to money or anything like that. I am by no means in financial dire strait or anything. It's helpful because then at least I can kind of be like not stressed and worried over having to pay bills. I'm one of those people, like if I won the lottery, I'd probably still stay where I am. I'd just be like, I can live comfortably, it's fine, and I can stream all day. Naturally, you're the ones who helped make this all possible. Only right when we taste this sweet moment of truth together. I kind of get the sentiment, but this is just weird. Oh, same. Like, for me, if it wasn't for my, obviously, getting help from my parents, I don't think I'd get a place, because, I mean, I work at a supermarket in a way. But it's even those who have good jobs in the UK, it's difficult getting a place, because it's so expensive around it, like, just anywhere in most places. There are some cheaper places, but then it's like, you're talking rougher neighborhoods and stuff like that, too. I kind of get the sentiments, but this is just weird. Well, whatever. Let's go with him and get this job closed out. How could we refuse an invitation to bask in his glory? That's what I like to hear. Off to Father Divine we go. I also don't want anyone else to think like just because, you know, you do have to be in any financial issues. Anyone, it's like, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad or whatever. You know, everyone's going to have their own problems or whatever. It is what it is. We'll all get there eventually in terms of like, you know, stabilization, and that's what matters. Thank you for waiting. The medicine is done. Why did that not work? Why did that not pat? I am sad. I didn't see it. If it did pat, I didn't see it. Da 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 da. I have it in. It's there. Where's my Twitch points? Rah! You never got. Ah, well, you get to have it now, then, don't you? There it is. Test. There we go. For some reason, it didn't seem to work, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's because I renamed it or something. No, just a regular head pat, and then that as well. Let me just see. It's annoying me. I know. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, look, I have to see. It probably did happen. I just saw the redeem, but I didn't see the actual thing. So, look, I hate it when shit breaks. Okay. That's the main thing. Right. Back in we go. We're okay. Thank you for waiting. The medicine is done. Here, take it. This is Diaset's secret. This is the medicine I've been looking for. This is it. A medicine to keep you from getting drunk, no matter how much you drink. That is true. However, the other effect is only applicable if you follow all directions and use the correct dose set. Yahoo! I finally got it! Now I can confess my feelings to Ida with my head held high! What? Oh my. Did he just say Ina? I can't let that go. Yes, yeah, that lovely lady in the guild. She's apparently a heavy drinker, but that's no problem as long as I'm prepared. You have Olivia to contend with? Wait, what? If I drink this medicine, I can invite her out and survive. You made that medicine to take Ina on a date? That's both gutsy and kind of pathetic. Still, thinking about it, this might be a golden opportunity. If we miss this moment, no one might ever drink Ina under. I like the way you think. I'd love to see Ina get crushed under the weight of her liquor for once. Oh, so your help? I'd like you to find a way to invite her out from the guild. A noble mission. We will endeavour to do our utmost to aid you. Would meeting up at the bar work? Yes, that should be fine. When she hears there's drinking involved, I'm sure Ina will show up. Hold it, Shera. Now, what's the problem? We're already on board with it. We should always strive to go that extra hours for our clients. Right. She just wants to drink, doesn't she? Man, I knew I was right to hire bracers. You really care about your clients. I'm heading to the bar, so see you in a bit. Yes, let us be off, brother. Come, let's go. Don't wait up. I hope Anton survives. Oh, that young man is far too hasty. I'm glad I have Olivier with me, because Olivier would not be part of this if I didn't have him in my team. I still haven't even finished explaining the medicine. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, right? It's great. I thought that Ina would take up the offer anyway. Just you watch. Well, the thing is, like, what I love as well is that Olivier has always been drunk under as well by both Sherazade and Ina. So in a way, he'll probably partake in the medicine too. And he's still going to get defeated. So for him, this is like a mission. Anyway, come by the bar if you're interested. I'll track Ina there later. I came because I was curious, but seems like Shera and Ina aren't here yet. They might have gotten tied up at the guild. Well, let's take a seat and wait for a bit. No, Estelle. It seems that won't be necessary. Huh? Is it a double date? Ah, here we go. Sorry to drag you all the way out here, Ina. Will the guild house be okay? Yes, I'm having Ridge mind the front of house for now. An important part of the receptionist's work is to talk with clients after all. But forgive me for making you come out here when you're so busy. No, don't let it bother you. I also won't deny that part of me thought that one of the Harbingers was going to actually be Ina, because they mentioned a lady in a black dress, and it kind of, she does look a little bit like she's wearing a black dress in that silhouette, in that portrait. But thankfully, it wasn't. Now, what was it you wanted to talk about? Then let us begin. Yes, please. She really brought her. It looks like she's using the client consultation as an excuse. Well, it is kind of a consultation, but I wonder if Ina will get mad. Well then, first a toast. Yeah, no problem, joke about. Good luck with the mowing, my dude. Thanks for popping on by, and thank you once again for the 12 months of support, dude. God. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Literally, yeah, Olivier would not be part of this scene unless he arrives, like bursts out or comes along as, like, Sherazade drags him anyway. Like, he just comes along, seeing where Ina's going. But I have a feeling maybe he's only here if he's part of your party. I'd like to think that. I don't know for sure. Well then, first a toast to this wonderful meeting of minds. Yes, let's. Sure, I don't mind, but are you okay, Anton? Drinking before a consultation? It's okay, bring it on. I may look like this, but my tolerance for alcohol is pretty amazing. Oh, is that so? I guess you really can't tell by looking. Well then, cheers. They're already drinking. But if Olivier's participating too, then... Did he have some of that medicine? Yes, most likely. Of course he did. Of course he bloody did. He seems very confident, so... Ah, really? What a joke, Ida. Yep. Now then, let's get to the main topic. May I inquire as to the nature of your request? Yes, so about that. Ina? Yes? Please go out with me. Go out? Go out? You mean like that? Yes, please. I cannot bear to live without you anymore. Well, that's rather sudden. I'm not sure how to respond. I can understand Ida's confusion. The bonds of man and woman are not such that rationality might know. They are not a problem that one might solve through thinking. But I need to have some kind of solution. Am I just supposed to live crushed under the weight of these feelings? Fear not, young man. I have an excellent plan. Shall we settle things with a contest? Contest? Meaning? The battle stage, a bar. Having said that, the weapons at your disposal should be clear. I see. A drinking contest, then. Well, now that's an interesting suggestion. I kinda have to know if this would still play out if he wasn't in the party. I do wonder. Still, it would be unjust to cast poor Anton into this ring as such. Let us attach a handicap to Ina. Alright, but what kind of handicap? I shall take the field with Anton. In other words, you can test the two of us. Alright, I accept your challenge. Now we're talking. I will serve as a referee then. However, I have my own condition. But what condition would that be? We'll use the strongest liquor they have here. I apologize, but I can't waste too much time on this. Understood. As expected, Reminder. That should be enough for now. This is enough to make a rhino cider go cross-eyed. Thank you, Falconer. Now, shall we begin? I am ready. Yes, let's. All right, I'll do my best. And they're off. Yes, I'm kind of worried though. Hopefully that medicine has an effect. You watch, it doesn't take effect for 24 hours or something. Ah, that's 5. Really hits you right in the gut. I have cleared 5 myself as well. That would be 10 between the two of you then. A pretty good pace, I'd say. Yes, really. Perhaps too good, though. If you blow through it too fast, the liquor will hit you all at once, you know. No, I wouldn't get that drunk over this. Indeed, my liver feels especially strong today as well. Now, let us keep up the pace. Both of them look pretty good. I like to always imagine when I voice Olivier, he's literally just always excitable and he's just super hype. Not like, maybe not ADHD, but he's just an excitable man-child and it's just beautiful for the man. Both of them look pretty good. I wonder if this is the effect of the medicine. On the other hand, Ina's expression hasn't changed at all. Well, she is Ina, but this might be a better match than I'd thought. You, 20. And how are you two? I finished 10. That was my 10th as well. Well then, they are also at 20. You're evenly matched. My, what a surprise. Your pace hasn't slowed at all since we started drinking. Just like I said at the start, right? But I gotta admit, my throat's burning a bit. Yes, it feels like it's been scorched. You don't feel it at all, Ina. Oh, is something wrong with your throat? Do you have a cold? I was asking the wrong... I was asking the wrong person, it seems. If you're not feeling well, don't force yourself. I don't want to cause trouble for the store, after all. Yeah. Let us continue our match. I'm perfectly fine. Glug, 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 glug. 15. Oh my. Even my stomach burns. Anton? What is it? Are you feeling okay? It seemed like you spaced out there. No, I'm okay, of course. Anton, keep it together. The medicine's effect hasn't faded yet. Please. Yes. Ina's already drunk quite a lot herself. No matter how strong a drinker she is, her limit should be close. But Olivier, she doesn't seem bothered at all. Just look at her. She's not even the slightest bit red. Oh. What is it, you two? If you're a man, then be not troubled by such trivial things. Beyond here is a matter of wills. Now overcome it with your love and courage. Got it? Are you sure you're okay? Part of me feels like I want to redo that line, but fuck it. For Olivier, at least. If you're not feeling well, then you should give up sooner rather than later. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, but we have no intention of surrendering. Yes. This is where things really get started. Now, let us continue the match. Oh god, she's drinking as well. Beautiful. Number 36. Number 18. Me too, 18. Gentlemen, you're not looking very good. Do you intend to keep going? What a thing to ask now. Yeah. If I back down now, I couldn't really be called a ma. Anton? Anton! What are you doing, man? Get back up there. Don't fall over. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. And there goes Olivier. Hang in there, you two. Olivier. They're completely wasted. Maybe the medicine wore off. Really? That's too bad. Today I thought I'd see Ina get sunk in her cups. I guess that medicine was only a veneer of strength in the end. Medicine? So actually...
This is bad.
Oh, Father. What brings you here?
I heard you used for having a drinking contest. I had a suspicion, and it seems I was correct.
Yep, they're totally trashed. He's like the medicine wore off, so...
No, normally that medicine should last for an entire evening. However, most likely the two of them shared it between themselves. At the intended quantities, the effect won't be what is expected.
But that's how this happened.
Everyone, make sure you obey usage instructions when taking medicine.
I think I see what's going on. I thought it was odd for Olivier to suddenly invite me. I guess that's just going to strengthen his trauma, huh?
Anyway, I would take responsibility for taking care of these two. It seems they've imbibed quite a unhealthy amount of liquor.
Yes, please. I need to be getting back to the guild. I wonder if Olivier wasn't in the team, he would drink the whole thing. And he would outpace her and she'd actually get drunk under the table. But I don't regret this. This is an amazing scene. It's awesome. What is this?
I know. You smell strongly of alcohol yourself. You've had quite a bit yourself, it seems, but are you not drunk?
Me? No, this was hardly anything. I drank, sure, but that was just barely enough to be social. What? I feel like we've heard quite the amazing statement. Seriously, you're a bottomless pit.
I see. Well, then that's fine. It's true you do smell of liquor, but you don't seem to be drunk.
Then, if you'll pardon me... Well, Scheherazade, take care of the rest. Thanks. Oh yes, and you can put it on Olivier's tab. Ina! That part of you that never misses anything is what I look... You may now reconfigure your party.
Together now!
Wait, I can't have Olivier at the moment. I can't have him at the moment because he's drunk.
Oh, okay.
I finally got in some quality drinking time today. Circumstances aside, I really have to thank you guys. You're welcome, I guess? By the way, what happened to Olivier afterward? Oh, don't worry. Father Divine gave him a clean bill of health. He's a bit slow on the uptake right now, but I'm sure he'll be able to do his job just fine. He's upstairs if you need him. Let's just hand in all our quests first. I'll call this a job well done. Let me know if you finish any more requests on the board, alright? Greetings! Did you need something? Ah, of course. Need the power of my genius, not to worry. I understand entirely.
Your aid, please!
Together now!
The question is, where's Anton? I wonder if he's in his hotel room. There he is. I don't feel so good. Wait. Probably Divine treated him, but seems like Anton's still feeling pretty bad. Might not be able to leave him alone for a bit. Oh, I know. This is around the time as well. I'm just like, oh my god. I start being like crazy about the voice. Like, I haven't. I'm tired. I'm messing them up. No. I've already ordered your tickets for the next scheduled liner. Just let Alan at the landing port know and he should get you all squared away. At this point, the only region where there hasn't been any experiment is Bose. I'm worried that they're going to keep getting tougher and tougher. Not anything you can't handle, though. I know we can count on you. Keep up the good work, okay? I'm always rooting for you. I'm actually very much debating if this is a good time to end, or if I should end after I get to Bose. I could end after I get to Bose. Unless it's gonna be like scene. Ba ba ba.
Oh, thanks for everything today. I'm sorry to take your time. Thanks you had a chance to recall a nostalgic flavour. Them still got the stuff, yes sirree. Blah 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 blah.
Phew, thank goodness. But thankfully there wasn't any damage today. Still though, to deliberately invite Ina out to drink? Does he have some sort of death wish? There's one more NPC I have to speak to. Or at least a couple more NPCs I have to speak to. Welcome to Run on General Goods. I've decided to stay here for a while. I plan on using this opportunity to study for when I start my own shop. Besides, the store owner, Rinon, has been very good to me. It's as comfortable as being home here. Kitty's going to be staying around here for a while. She said she's using this experience to help train her for when she sets up her own shop. And it's hard to describe. I'm kind of happy, but I'm kind of scared too. I admit that having her around the store has been a huge help, though. Yeah. I'm still going to assume that I'm going to get the next issue in the one.
Oh, Estelle, you must be having a hard time humouring that old man's whims. Though I will say it was nice to dig up memories of that old dish. A part of me is thankful to that old rascal for reminding me of it.
Oh, actually, I kind of want to see what the maid was dreaming of as well. Ah, Estelle, everyone. I have heard all the details of what happened from Ina. A great deal of it still seems to be under investigation, so I doubt I was told everything, but who could have even imagined a fog that bends dreams? Trust me, we're in the middle of it all, and we don't know much more. Anyway, right now, we're just chasing snakes from region to region. Hopefully we can catch one sooner or later and get some real answers. Yes, good. For my part, I did plan on keeping the full truth of this incident from the Citizency as well. Everyone is still recovering from the trauma of seeing loved ones comatose. I do not wish to scare them further. It's probably for the best for now. Saying the wrong thing right now could just lead to chaos. And I imagine you are off to new horizons. I can only ask you all to be careful. Your enemy, our enemy, is more twisted than I could have imagined. Don't worry, we're used to the twisting by now. Anyway, take care, Mayor Klaus. And you, Estelle. Come back safe to us. When I was asleep, I had this very long, elaborate dream. It was a dream of when Mayor Klaus and the mistress first took me in. The mistress makes a tea with the most delicious scent. I've loved that tea ever since I came to live here. And the tea in the dream, the scent was so clear. I still can't really believe it was a dream. I do find it interesting that everyone who had a dream, I mean, we don't know what Olivia dreamed of, and we don't know what Chloe dreamed of. Interestingly enough, Sherazade didn't have a dream. She was awake. She's the one who woke us up. Everyone who did have a dream, their dream was of something pleasant. Or like it was either a fond memory, or if they were too young to have a fond memory of their childhood or something like from years ago, they would have a dream of their future, something like that. For example, like the old man, he dreamed of when he was younger, and like basically the girl that got away when he, you know, his happiest time of his life. The young boy, he dreamed of being a bracer because that's his dream. Fricking the Estelle obviously dreamed of being back when it was her dad and her mom were all there as a family. And whatchamacallit, the maid also dreamed of like when she first got taken in. So it's like, that's an interesting experiment with the orbment, because that's the only one that's kind of been sort of a grey area one, because although it's bad they've gone into a comatose state, they still dreamed of pleasant things. So it's like a nice thing that's happening there, whereas like with the other one it was like earthquakes, the water was boiling, that sort of thing as well with the hot springs. And I kind of forget, oh no, the one which Brie Blanc did was he was just pranking with like astral projection, but it's like earthquake, projecting from afar, boiling water, or at least something to do with temperature, I assume, potentially, and then maybe mist as well, which causes dreams. I'm interested to see how all of that is going to combine together, especially with them doing the final experiment that's been mentioned in Bose, which involves the dragon. Which I actually thought once again was going to be like a metaphorical dragon, not an actual fucking dragon. I'm still shocked at that. Hey, Estelle, heading out already? You just came home, sure you can't stay around for a while? Yeah, sorry, there's kind of a lot going on. Once our current job's done, I totally intend to come back and take a load off for a while, though. You really should. We'll be waiting. Anyway, your tickets have already been paid for by Ina. Ready to check in? As always, we should wait for the ship once we check in. Do you have any other business in Roland before we go? I'm gonna just double check. No worries, just let me know when you're ready. Just in case another quest has appeared. I doubt it has, but yeah. I did think at one point maybe the woman Anton was on about was maybe whoever the mysterious lady was. But yeah, definitely wasn't. I've only failed a few quests as well. One to do with the kitty, which I'm very sad about. But at the same time, I feel like it's still been a happy ending because look at all the little kittens. Meow. And of course, I failed the military drill in the other place. I think I've failed one in each zone so far. Or maybe not. Yeah, I failed this one to do with that because, I mean, I tried it anyway, but yeah. Still, it is my journey, so yeah. Let's fly. All right, then. I'll give the guild house a ring and call the other members of your team. Estelle's team checked in for their flight and waited for the airship. Good lord, why would they torture you with such a thing, Flammy? I mean, it's literally just almost the same as Reaper at the moment, which is 1, 2, 3. I was only being quiet because... How could they do such a thing to you?
I see. So now we have a gospel influencing people's minds, using the fog's particulate matter as a medium to exert mental control over a large area. Well, that settles one question at least.
Excuse me, Professor. Oh no, it's Cassius.
Cassius, your dog. Good timing. Skate lesson, did you?
Yes, I finally managed to finish a bit of work. I thought I would stop by and see how you're holding up. What's this? A report from your granddaughter.
Yes, just arrived, express from Roland. Thanks to Tita's report, I'm quite certain of my theory now.
About the gospel, I'm assuming.
Yes, though it's ultimately still a hypothesis at this point. I've gone over it again and again, both on paper and with the Kapow, though I'm not reasonably sure of this. Shall I go over it?
Absolutely.
Right then, So, we've been calling the Gospel's Orbital Shutdown phenomenon. Tell me, what do you think it is, based on what you've seen and heard?
It's an effect that occurs to any orbital device located near an active gospel, chaining from one device to another. And it renders these devices inert while a gospel is active. That's how it seems to me, at least.
Half right, half wrong.
Fun fact. It is, and it isn't. It is during that period, but it came out on PC and in handheld as well. This is The Legend of Hero Trails in the Sky, which is a epic saga which spans about currently 8 games. Yeah, or maybe more. You've got Trails in the Sky, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, 1, 2, and 3. This is the second game. Then you've got Legends of Cold Steel, which I think is there 5 games or 4 games in that? Then you got Trails from Zero, Trails from Azure, and then the latest one, which is Trails from Riveri or something, or into Riveri. And then there's even a few more as well, which haven't been translated yet. So yeah, and they're all connected. They're all the same universe, same world. It's fantastic.
What you're describing is closer to the orbital art anticept. That shuts out the internal court circuits of an orbit to temporarily suspend its functionality. Phenomenon generated by a gospel, however, is fundamentally different. Steals all the orbital energy formed in an orbit down to the very last joule.
So it's more of an orbital absorption phenomenon then.
Yes, to make a comparison to a combustion engine, it's like siphoning out the petrol.
But wait, there's more. Unless I badly misunderstand physics, that means the gospel should absorb and store all that power, correct?
Good eye, lads. You've noticed a very important fact. So I've measured a gospel after it absorbs energy, but the gospel does not actually hold any of it. Not even a single EP's worth.
Is it possible the energy is being vented into the wider environment?
No, not at all. The energy disappears completely, utterly, and quite impossibly, thanks to thermodynamics. Furthermore, these new gospels Estelle's group have been encountering, every time they're encountered, they cause unbelievable phenomenon that even our best orbital engineering can't explain. It's unclear how they're causing such effects, but I can say one thing with confidence.
And that is?
They're too small. I can say with absolute certainty that any device enabling such massive effects would not fit into the palm of one's hand. Even if the Society somehow possesses technology centuries ahead of our own, nothing that small could contain that much potential energy.
I think I'm starting to see where this is going. Well, so far, every black orb that's been used has literally had some sort of catalyst to amplify its power. You're saying the Gospels must be terminals then? Access points of some sort?
Exactly. The only function the Gospel unit itself has is an ability to manifest an abnormal warp in a local orbal field. That warp then resonates with any local orbal devices, expands, and draws energy from the devices. The energy then disappears through the warp. Well, no, it does not disappear. It is sent elsewhere.
And whatever is located elsewhere is capable of causing the impossible effects we've seen. You know, I hope I'm misunderstanding this.
I'm afraid you get a passing grade here, old friend. The Society can use the Gospels to draw out and spread the power of whatever this thing is.
Almost like into a ring, you say?
Spreading the influence of a mysterious force. No wonder the Society named them Gospels.
In that case, the nature of this thing bothers me. As you said, even if it's an orbment out of our purest fiction, or
As far as that goes, I'm afraid I have no real clue. I've thought of a number of possibilities, but that would be pure best speculation at this point. Now, Cassius, I'll ask you the same question I asked you 10 years ago. We're in quite the pickle. What do you need me to do?
the exact same words as when I asked you to develop the patrol airship. Well then. The key, I think, must lie in this warp the Gospeler creates. Russell, can you develop some kind of plan or method of stopping the resonance, the spread?
Thought you'd ask that. I'm just about done with my current invention anyway. I'll get to work as soon as I'm done with that.
Oh my. Hello there, Airliner Cecilia. How you doing? Estelle, at last we return to Pose, the land laden with memories of our first meeting. It makes my heart swell to return to a place of such sweet nostalgia. Shocking as it may be, I kind of have to agree on the heart-swelling memories bit. Although, as I remember it, you were kind of rude back then. You said I wasn't attractive and made fun of me like a schoolboy. You must understand me, my fair Rose. I would only display such cute bashful behavior in order to hide feelings of love unabated. Yeah, I'll bet that's it. Exactly. You sure don't waste any time putting the moves on Shara, as I remember, or Joshua. Well, putting that aside, as you stand now, your beauty is incomparable to what it was then. Yours is a supple, healthy beauty with a maiden's gentle virtue. Indeed, you have grown, Estelle. Oh, thank you? Though, when you put it that way, it's kind of embarrassing. Please don't say it like that again. There is no shame to be had in virtue, Estelle. Still, you have but only begun to climb the ladder of adulthood. Should you wish to ascend even higher, I would be more than happy to assist you. No, thank you. If I was ever in a position to ask anyone about that sort of thing, I'd be a million times better off asking Shara. Ah, a pity. The things I could teach. Though Shara will be the one to... Oh my. I'll remind you that I have a very large stick. Jose Market is dreamland for anyone who likes to shop. I've heard even the manager of the adult department stores are fan of the Bose Market. Bose has been absolutely basic for a while now, it seems. Even the Bell News says nothing of note's happened. That's something to be happy about, at least.
Really, child? My daughter keeps saying she wants to eat at the Anti-Rose restaurant in Bose. Ah, it must be nice to be a child. So innocent, so unaware of prices.
Bose has a really famous restaurant in it. Oh, I know. Mummy, let's go eat there.
Ah, Tita's here. Oh, hello, miss. We're very sorry for the delays at Roland. I'm afraid merely launching into that fog would have been incredibly dangerous.
My friends on the guards are hacking gate, and let me tell you, the existence of the Empire weighs more heavily on the minds of our troops than anyone else. Ironically, I think our military men will welcome the non-aggression pact more than the rest of us.
Hello there, Mr. Gwen.
Oh, hi Estelle. Still walking around?
Sorta, yeah.
Oh, Tita, this is your first time in Bose, isn't it? Uh-huh. I've heard there's a really big store in Bose. I kind of want to see it.
A Bose market, yeah. Think of it like the department store in Grand Sale, but even bigger. There's actually a bunch of different stores all in one space. It's really busy.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I hope we arrive in Bose soon.
My apologies for the late departure from port. Yeah, I've been a captain for years and I've never seen folk that fit. Even the last of full beam couldn't burn through it. Flying on that would have been impossible, even for me. Elm, you're going a bit too far northwest. We don't want to get too close to the mountainside. I want to avoid turbulence if we can.
Yes, sir, understood. Correcting course is up.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I refused to go to Moonlight Tower until I absolutely had to. Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. You've been running a lot lately. That fucking run was totally a kick, wasn't it? I took the chance to get out and enjoy some nature when we were docked. I love that it's like seemed to be the entire, like the same crew. Every time we go somewhere, it's great.
Hey, is something wrong, Gate?
It's nothing. You still wandering around the ship?
Yeah, basically. Oh, you're from Revenue in the Bose region, right? This will be your first time back home in a while, then.
No. Was there just a bit ago chasing down the intelligence division guys, remember? Hey, wait a second. Why are you assuming I'm going back home?
Aw, don't be embarrassed, you big teddy bear. You got a little sister back in Revenue, right? You mentioned her once. You must be the biggest softy when it comes to her, huh?
Hey.
Oh yeah, where the heck is Revenue where the heck in Revenue is your house anyway? I don't remember meeting any girl who stood out as a Gates little sister when we were there investigating the Sky Bandits. There was a girl with Louis, but no, too young. And I figure your little sister's gotta have your hair.
Oh, God.
I'll introduce you to Miss soon. Assuming we have some reason to visit anyway.
Yeah, please do. And in that case, we'll have to bring Teacher along too.
Why would we have to do that?
Tita's kind of attached to you in case you haven't noticed. She'd be pretty let down if you didn't introduce her to your sister, you know? Oh, God. Oh, I get it. You don't want Misha and Tita to meet,
What?
Now I get it. They might get together and get in lots of trouble like Tita did with Rene, or they might get jealous of each other. Ah, being an older brother must be hard work.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Huh? Well, don't worry, I'll clean up any mess that happens. I've gotten pretty good at Tita herding. So you just go ahead and introduce those two, crazy kids, and I'll make sure nothing blows up.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be counting on you for that.
Oh, my heart, no. Oh, Estelle.
Oh, of course she doesn't know. My heart.
And I'm not saying, if you know, you know. If you don't, it's fine. I've got to make sure that when we go there, we have a gate and Tita. We do. We have to make sure we do.
Hello, Estelle. Hi, Shara. So this is where you went. Oh, wait. You want to be alone for a bit? Oh? This is unlike you, Estelle. Why so reserved? You want to ask about, Luciola, right? Yeah. She says we met a long time ago, but I don't really remember her at all. I was wondering what she's like and if you could jog my memory. Let's see. Where to begin, then? We have to begin with her stage name, I suppose. Luciola, the Bewitching Belle.
I don't want to push Sherazade off. I like Sherazade. I don't want to. I'm very glad that there's no one in this game that's like Ryuji. Thank God. Thank God. I guess in a way you could say Weissmir is him, but he's a bad guy, so he just has to be that sort of individual. Yeah. But yeah, you missed the drinking contest that went on. It was amazing. It was so good. So good.
She could show her audience illusions by dancing while using bells and fans, thus bewitching them, you see. Hers was the centerpiece performance of our little circus troupe, the one that really brought the audience in. Illusions. Does she have an augment to make them?
And as much as I would like to say I can definitely shout as Estelle, I fucking well can't shout as Estelle. God, it's so annoying whenever she does shout. I'm like, I can't shout as you. I can only make her sound angry.
No. She used something she always called illusion magic, which is apparently some kind of very old non-orbal art. Luciola was from a family with a tradition of working that art. Was? People who fall in with a travelling circus like ours tend to be one of two kinds. People who had cause to abandon their previous home and families, or people who never had such things to begin with. Luciola was one of the former, and I was the latter.
Man, I should have left you for last.
I was about 7 years old when Mr. Harvey and his band took me in. But then I was little more than a street urchin living in the slums of a city. Pickpocketing, petty theft. There was little I wouldn't do to try to survive. The ones who reached out a hand to me were the troop's leader, Mr. Harvey, and Luciola. They taught me, the little girl who couldn't trust anyone, the warmth of a family. And they taught me all sorts of skills that would let me earn a place for myself in the troupe. Dancing, beast handling, tarot reading. Luciola taught me all of it. But then, 8 years ago, Mr. Harvey died in an accident. Without his leadership, we all just drifted apart and went our own ways. I'd been planning on staying with Luciola, but soon after Mr. Harvey died, she simply told me there is something I must do, and vanished. Hopeless and lost for the first time in years, I turned to the one remaining man in the world whom I still trusted. As you might suspect, that was Cassius, who'd already begun working as a bracer. You know the rest, I imagine. So that's what happened. I had no idea you'd gone through something like that. The reason I aimed to become a bracer at first was to improve myself. I wanted to be able to live and prosper on my own, show Luciola just how far I'd come once she'd returned. But well, it has been 8 years. Perhaps that was enough time to re-examine my reasons.
So she was 16.
Shara. Don't make that face. Like Sin said, I don't intend to simply fight her without saying a word. I want to hear Luciola's story from her. before doing anything. I have to know what possible reason would have made her associate with the Society. Yeah, that sounds good. I've got your back, Shara. I'll do anything I can to help. I know I can always count on you. Still, you've grown quite a bit, haven't you, Estelle? But what? That's kind of sudden. I always thought of you as being exactly what I'd expect of Cassius's daughter. I don't think that's quite right or fair anymore, though. What do you mean? Your strength isn't quite the same as Cassius's. Cassius has a heart as deep as the ocean, and strength like a relentless wave. But you, Estelle, your strength is like the sun. You shine and make others shine just by being near them.
Joshua did say you were his son. Ah.
What?
My Estelle, shine like the sun.
She remembered. I think that's why people are attracted to you so easily. It's what I like the most about you. And I know Joshua felt the same way. I don't think you need to feel any pressure to live up to Cassius, is my point. Yeah. You really are my big sister, Shara. You always know how to encourage me. Thanks. You're very welcome. Not saying you should return the favour, mind, but you really should drink with me sometime. Now that you're a full bracer, you better learn to handle your liquor. How is booze related to... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Hello, miss. Thank you for your patronage. To your right, currently you can view Liberl Valley. The fog around Roland has cleared, but that area remains foggy year-round.
Seems like the non-aggression pact was signed with no delays. I hope it leads to harmony between Liberl and its neighbours. So the non-aggression pact has been signed now. Apparently there's some very nice lodging at the edge of Valeria Lake. Very popular fishermen, I'd heard.
My, that fog was terrible. And then it just dissipated in an instant. I've never seen such strange fog in all my days.
Good night, Gwen. Good night. I might defrost a steak for tomorrow, I don't know. Feels like it's a bit late to defrost it now, though.
Estelle, out for a walk again? More or less? More importantly, I'm sorry. I didn't really open up about Joshua until the very end. Don't worry. Still, that girl with Joshua is one of the Sky Bandits, isn't she? Yeah, she's a cheeky, insulting little punk by the name of Josette Capua. She's also the single biggest tomboy I've ever laid eyes on, and people call me a tomboy sometimes. I see. She does, seem a bit charming from the photograph. She can be pretty cute if she keeps her mouth shut. And she did manage to play a perfect upper crust girl when we first met her too. I'm sorry?
Estelle explained about how she first met Josette at the mayor's residence in Roland.
I see. That is impressively dexterous, if I may say so. Well, it does make sense since she's apparently former Ouroboros nobility. Putting on a farce like that is her specialty, I think. Peel away the layers though, and like I said, at the core, she's a cheeky, classless little punk. Still, from what I've heard, I can't really find cause to hate her. I suspect that if we found a chance to talk, we might have quite a lot in common. Yeah, I can't see that happening. We'd slide off each other like oil and water. Our personalities wouldn't fit together. Trust me. Maybe.
I don't think she was talking about you, Estelle. I think she was talking about herself in terms of like how Josette probably has a thing for Joshua, as does Chloe. But they both know that Estelle and Joshua have a thing for one another. Oh, Estelle, good word this time. You're really growing as a bracer.
I'm I'm still kind of a newbie, I think. Like, I'm not even remotely as good with a staff as Dad.
Well, I don't think you should worry about Master Cassius much. An S-rank bracer is a master of their profession, to a degree that they attain the unity of purpose all martial artists seek after all. To be honest, I don't think I could attain such enlightenment even if I spent my whole life trying.
I see. I gotta admit, it's kind of hard for me to understand how incredible my dad is. But actually, Zin, you mentioned the whole unity of purpose idea to Chloe back at the castle. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, I did. It's kind of tough to explain, to be honest. Well, here goes. Master Cassius was once such a transcendent master of the sword, he was given the title of Divine Blade. Today, though, he can wield a staff just as easily as the sword he spent his life training with. Why do you think that is?
He practiced really hard.
That's part of it, sure. But more than that, it is because he could instantly understand and relate the nature of a staff combat to his previous experience. Something beyond what we call skill, above practicing forms and reflexes, above muscle memory. Think of it as a mental state where one can grasp the true nature of all things and control them at will. That whole concept is what we refer to as a unity of purpose.
The true nature of all things, huh?
His plan to push back the Imperial army during your war was the same, I bet. He understood the nature of war, of combat, so intrinsically, so instinctively, that he was able to construct the plan he did. There would be no one more fearsome as a foe.
I get it, I think. But that means that even my supposedly enlightened dad was beaten in some ways by the Society. During the coup, who's lured out of the country for starters.
Yeah, they almost certainly possess someone equal to Master Cassius. It's hard to know if it's whoever Louis is or this professor, though.
Could it be the guy we know as Lawrence? He was pretty powerful.
I don't know. He is incredibly skilled, sure, but I doubt he could match up to Master Cassius.
Well, we do know it's Campanella, but he didn't really defeat him. He just kind of kept him busy and occupied, like tied down.
Besides, his chi, his soul, they did not have unity of purpose, not in the way I have spoken of. He is a blade sharpened in one specific way by the coldest frost, tempered to perfection, untouched by anyone. That is the sense I got of him in the arena, at least.
Yeah, I get what you mean. He hasn't shown himself, but I figure he's got to be up to something. He did seem to have some kind of fixation on Joshua.
Yeah, because I reckon he's either his older brother or he's related to him in some way, like they're both orphans or something. It wouldn't surprise you if they know each other from Joshua's days in the Society. Between him, me, and Sherazade, we've all got some strange ties in our past to this group. I wonder if this is the guidance of she who dwells above.
It's true, actually, they all do, surprisingly. Even Tita with Renee, in a way. Obviously, it wasn't an initial connection, but it became a connection. Especially since Renee also has a fucking mech.
Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Bose shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats.
I miss Bose.
Everyone, welcome. Good work out there, Roland. Ha! A silver streak, a heavy blade, immovable, and a rising star rookie all together. Brings a tear to my eye. It does.
Rising Star Rookie?
You, of course. You're our little walking miracle who's managed to stop the Society in 4 different regions. That's been the gossip, anyway.
You've got to be kidding. Saying I stopped anything is overstating it more than a little. I just ran off once the experiments were done. You did handle yourself well in the Roland case, Estelle. Don't sell yourself too short. I think you can be a little bit proud. Yeah, but that was just a bunch of coincidences coming together and...
Ha ha ha! No need to get so embarrassed. You just need to live up to your reputation is all.
Yeah, thanks, Sin. You make that sound like a cakewalk. Anyway, all that aside, what's the situation like here in Bose?
Oh, there's been no sign of the Society whatsoever. A surprise, I suppose, since the Sky Bandits were caught. The army's been patrolling the region pretty heavily. One thing sticks out, though. There are a few too many dangerous monsters prowling around here these days.
Really?
You know, I noticed that the last time I was here. Bose seems to usually have more wanted monsters than any other regions. Why is that?
Most of it comes down to Bose being huge and filled with rough terrain. It's common to see monsters come down from the less inhabited areas. Thing is, though, we've had 10 cases just since the beginning of the month.
10? That is a lot. I'm guessing that's kept Sting and the rest of the crew busy.
Yep, and Kirsty stopped by the other day to slay several of them. And being your dad, if you could take care of a few of them for us as well.
That strikes me as a good course of action. It's possible the Society is involved with this.
Yeah, and it could hurt someone if we just leave them alone. So we should get out there and take them down.
Hey, Gate, what's up?
Huh? Gate? What's wrong? Yeah, what's up? You're really quiet.
Is this related to the weird monster incident that we actually had in Revenue, where it was in the mountains? Because that was a very unique model. I didn't see that again, that monster. Nah, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get out there and bring back some monster heads.
Pardon me?
Oh no. Yeah, pardon me.
Mabel and Leela.
Good day! Estelle, it's so good to see you again.
I am glad to see you as I see you are well. Wow, it's seriously been forever. I think we last met at the Queen's birthday celebrations, right?
Yes! It feels as though it's been ages. I've been hearing all about your exploits in the news, though, Estelle. And that goes for everyone else as well. I'm glad to see you all safe. Especially you, Chloe. Are you on school break already?
I ended up taking a little time off early. It's good to see you again, Mabel. Huh? You two seem, pretty familiar. Well, Mabel used to be a student at the academy. We met before she graduated.
I'm certainly glad we met too.
I see.
And a Gate Krosner. It has been some time, sir.
Bozo.
Hang on a Gate. Me and Mabel, you know each other?
Oh my, yes. I relied on Mr. Krosner a number of times for various jobs only he could do.
Do you have a soft spot for Mayor Mabel or Gate?
And 10 years ago.
Hey, Mayor.
I forgot myself. Pardon me. Regardless, I simply wish to stop by today to welcome you back. From the sound of things, you're pursuing an international criminal syndicate which threatens the safety of the entire country.
Theory. Obviously, 10 years ago was the war. We know this. The 100 Days War. A Gate, 10 years ago, saved Mayor Mabel as a child. Potentially. They're about the same sort of age, maybe. He probably saved her when he was younger, so yeah. But in doing so, his little sister died. So, I won't be surprised if that's the kind of thing that happened. Or at least she's related in some way to it. Obviously, 10 years is a little bit of a thing. We've got to have a gate with us. The thing is, I want Olivia with me always, but I need a gate and Tita to go to, when I go to a venue. But I need to leave a gate as well while I still take Chloe and everyone around with us. But obviously, I'm wrapping around done this anyway.
From the sounds of things, you're pursuing an international criminal syndicate which threatens the safety of the entire country.
An international criminal syndicate. Sometimes they feel more like a society of supervillains, but that's one way to think of them, yes.
So far as the city of Bose is concerned, the threat these criminals pose is not someone else's problem, it's everyone's. If I can do anything to assist you in your investigation, anything at all, you only need to ask.
And General Morgan has a soft spot for Mayor Mabel. For a reason.
Thanks, if we need help, we'll definitely ask.
Expecting a lot from you, Mayor.
Excellent! Now I'm afraid I must excuse myself here. Should anything come up, please come visit me at my residence.
Pardon us.
I'm sure all of it will be revealed as you know, over time. It's fine.
Come on, Agate. Couldn't you have been a little more civil?
It's who I am. We ain't running a butler service here. Give me a break.
A gate can be kind of arrogant to people sometimes. He's usually polite towards clients, though. You work on a short with the mayor, Agate.
You're imagining things. More to the point. I remember talking about bringing us back some monster heads. Grant, give us the breakdown.
All right, we have 3 cases outstanding. First, there's a blade fang stalking around the Crone Pass. We've also got a ghost epitaph in the Nebel Valley. And finally, an octobone raising hell at the Amber Tower.
Ooh, okay, got those written down.
Alright, Monster Slaying's the perfect task for my grey sword. I'll be taking charge this time round.
Huh? Wow. You are a Bose native, my good heavy blade. You're probably the best suited out of all of us.
I have no objections.
Decided then. Go ahead and pick as a team, Estelle.
You're being suspiciously gung-ho about this, you know.
Okay. Decisions. For the sake of balance, I mean, I'm gonna have Tita.
Oh, okay.
Adorable. But also Chloe. I'm still gonna keep Chloe in the team. Because healing, honestly.
Together now.
I can't not have a gate in Tita. I said I'm gonna have a gate in Tita, and we're having fucking a gate in Tita. Although my throat's gonna hate me for this.
Okay, so if we're going all over the region to find these unwanted monsters, since we're out, why don't we stop at Revenue Village? Yeah!
Are you looking at me like you expect? Why are you looking at me like you're expecting something?
I do want to go see your hometown, Agate. Do you not want me to?
Not right now, no. We need to sell our current jobs first, including hunting those monsters.
Aww. You unfeeling clod. Come on, Tita's here. Would it literally make your head catch fire to be nice for once?
The hell do you even?
Estelle, it's okay, really. It's only normal that we should put work first. Agate, I'm sorry for prodding you.
Nah. You know, I'll definitely take you once things have settled down a bit. Just be a good girl for now, short stuff.
Okay.
Alright, he's promised. We will be going there at some point. I won't force him because I reckon even if I try to, he'll be like, no. No.
Just no.
Ambassador current medal has been stolen by someone. The ambassador hereby requests immediate and full support of the Bracer Guild. Following address, Erebonian embassy contact in the hotel. Oh god, this is that lady who is being really like posh and like a bit of a rich bitch. Deliver these to... I'm pretty sure I actually have those already, but you know what? We save this for next time. Not now. Now we end. It's a good time. It's a good time to end. It's been a really good adventure. Like, I was only hoping to really do some side stuff anyway. I do have a parcel to pick up tomorrow, and this is the Gates and Tita story. We're going to have them along for the ride, and Chloe's going to be here too for our mental support, because we're going to need it. Absolutely going to bloody need it. When next, I don't know at the moment, but I will say, depending on how Sunday goes, because I'm literally working almost every Sunday, let's put it that way right now. Maybe I'll continue Baldur's Gate 3 on Sunday. I don't know. It depends how tired I feel, because I hate having to wake up early. I feel exhausted afterwards. But next week, potentially. I know for a fact, like, at least on my day off, I definitely want to on the Tuesday. That's for damn sure. Because I always have that day off. For now, though, I've saved. We need to go raid somebody. And I'm hoping to raid somebody before anyone decides they want to raid me. Like, I almost don't expect my my purchase to have any sort of effects or anything, but you never know. Considering that my yes, I have a Logitech C920, but considering it's like 9 years old or something, my logic is me getting a more modern version of this same webcam is that because it's more designed now for obviously with VTubing and stuff as well now, it's going to be a bit more better when it comes to tracking as well, and just other things too. I just kind of want to get like an upgrade. I also bought like a little light that goes with it too, which will light my face up and stuff, which should hopefully make things a little bit better too. He just wanted you to be happy, you know, did Miruki? God, he just wanted you to be happy. Oh, I also did claim my free cat girl in Genshin. I don't know if I'm going to do Fontaine anytime soon. I ain't got a clue. It should arrive tomorrow. I'm just, fingers crossed, wake up in time for it. But yeah, as it is right now, it's pretty much going to be Trails, like a mix of Trails and a mix of Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to be honest. We'll probably get a bit of Star Running at some point if there's like a good enough event to do stuff with. But I don't think there's going to be at the moment. 1.3 there will be. I will not be live streaming the thing tomorrow, even though I technically could do. I'm going to try to watch it. I'm hoping my package arrives before it's on, because I don't want to have to miss it while it's live. But we're going to go raid our favourites Goose/Seagull, which is Muguga and Radio playing Final Fantasy 11. Always nice and chill. I know not everyone's going to stay around for it and stuff like that, but it's like, it's fine. It's the same thing for me when I'm doing Trails of the Sky. It's like, hey, I know not a lot always pop in for it, but man, I always appreciate everyone who does. And you know, it's fine when people can't literally make a stream. I was just like, wait, someone's missing. Yes, and it's fine. You have a day where you're feeling tired and you can't make things. This ain't school. I ain't gonna be like, I'm not taking freaking like roll call. Like, someone isn't here. How dare they? Time to freaking get them and hunt them down. Yeah. But yes, let's go say hello to Chillinator. Bye bye.